I got to screen print this. Actually, wait, no, there's a video. Here, watch me. I screen printed my own shirt. It was really cool. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny Taylor, and today we're going to talk about my first tattoo convention that I ever got to go to. So the first weekend of February, I went to my first tattoo convention, and not just any tattoo convention. This was literaryink in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So if you are not familiar with it, literaryink is hosted by mainlineink, which is a tattoo studio in Chattanooga, if I'm not mistaken, and it is Harry Potter themed. As you can imagine, it was magical. It was awesome. This was the second year, and the theme was the Chamber of Secrets. So I'm assuming that next year would be Prisoner of Azkaban, and it's going to be taking place in March if I can find any information. I'll put it here for you, and I'll also be linking their Instagram down below so you can keep up with all the updates. So originally we were only attending, I believe, February 3rd, which was the Sunday, because I was going to have to work the Saturday beforehand and I didn't want to take off for it. And then somehow I got off on that Saturday just by sheer coincidence. I didn't have a completely full book yet, so I could trade it off for another Saturday, and we decided to go both days, Saturday and Sunday. There's 3 days total, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We decided to go Saturday, Sunday, so that way Saturday we could do as much walking around and shopping inside of the convention and meet as many people as we want, collect stickers, whatever we wanted to do that day, and not feel like rushed. We could just enjoy ourselves. And then the second day would be our tattoo time. We scheduled our appointments back in like November leading up to it, so we had several months to make sure we got in there. I will be inserting little clips here and there. Also, just like a little disclaimer, any videos shot in this, people were aware that I was recording. I asked permission before I started recording anything, covered my bases. I would have loved to have given like a full shot of the whole building and what it looked like, but that's a whole lot of people. There would be no way that I would be able to ask everyone for permission to put them on film. So no shots of that, but you do get a little bit of like the environment based off of the video. You'll see. So Saturday we did all the walking around. We did some buying of stuff, and I'm going to quickly show what I got. So when you first walk in, to the right side, there was a place where you could screen print your own shirt right then and there. So that was like one of the first things that we did as soon as we got there. Also, I was wearing the same dress as Stabby Gabby, who is another tattoo artist that I really enjoy. So like as soon as we walk in, she was to the right after the screen printing, and she like gave me this look. She's like, "Hey, I like a dress," and I was like, "Hey, I like a dress," and it was just really cool. We did a lot of walking around. We collected a ton of stickers. I will also show you pictures of all of those. Met a lot of artists that like I've loved for years or have like been following on Instagram, and also found some new ones to follow. Another thing that I did was, if I can find it, I will post their Instagram down below, but I got these ears. They're so cute. I can wear them to Universal if I ever go. So obviously I chose the Fantastic Beasts ones. I don't know why, I just loved it, and it's got a little niffler right there. Got these little guys, and they are so cute and adorable, and I love that they kind of flop a little bit like real ears. So I will link their Instagram down below so you can see the other creations they had. They had like Hogwarts crest. They had ones specific to just whatever your house is. They just had a lot of different ones, and they were very cute, but I was drawn to the Fantastic Beasts because it was already wearing Hufflepuff, and I didn't want just like the Hogwarts house. I wanted something different. Again, we'll link their Instagram if I can find them down below. KK's Magical Menagerie. She and whoever was working with her had a ton of different things, and that included handmade wands. So this just looks like a regular box. You're not even gonna recognize it probably, because most people don't. This is the beauty that I have gotten. It is so cool. Absolutely adore it. And this, if you're asking, is Tonks's wand because, hello. So it was very fitting. There were so many beautiful wands and I was already like torn between several. I have Luna Lovegood's wand and young Albus Dumbledore's, not the elder wand, but like his original wand. So I knew I wanted to add to my collection, but I didn't know who. I was just looking at them. And one of them that I was drawn to was a Death Eater's wand. And I was just like, I refuse to buy a Death Eater's wand right now. But it was really beautiful. But there are so many beautiful wands. I might have to order some more because they were like ridiculous. I think it was like $25 or $30. And then there were others, which no offense to anyone else, I know that it takes a lot of time, it's handcrafted, and it takes a lot of love and all that, but I just couldn't afford $80 to $100 for a handmade wand since, you know, we were getting tattoos. So to get this beauty, I'm sorry I'm just like stroking her, but I love her so much. And then mostly everything else was I got stickers to collect from the artist. My husband has the amazing idea of getting like a coffee table and putting all the stickers on it and then epoxying over it so it'll be sealed. That will be like, oh, amazing. I will love that. That will be for sure something that we do. So next thing that ended up happening is, so we were on the second to last row of like artists and booths and all that, and I stumbled upon Alexis Gillenwater. She is at Banana Fish Tattoo Parlor in New Albany, Indiana. She was one of the very few that like I didn't know automatically. We were just looking through everybody's flash book to get a general idea. I'm like, just in case I saw something small that I needed, then I could get something. And she had a lot of anime like Naruto, Inuyasha, and Sailor Moon. So by the way, I'm obsessed with Sailor Moon and on a whim got a Sailor Moon tattoo. I did not finish walking down that aisle. I didn't go and see other people's books beforehand. I now have Luna from Sailor Moon tattooed on my leg. And then comes Sunday. So this is the day that we had scheduled to originally go and get our tattoos. I am so excited to say that I finally got tattooed by ashleyluka, who is one of my favorite tattoo artists ever, and she is based in the UK, so I just assumed I would never get to have a tattoo from her. But then it happened. Somehow she was going to be here and only a few hours away from me. She was just so, I don't know, like she was herself. She unapologetically just who she was and fun to talk to and just a nice chick. I enjoyed my experience so much. I could go on about her forever and that's just not the only point. So my husband had the fabulous Renee Little. So Renee's from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. She is just like a breath of fresh air. She was so sweet and just like, ugh. I adored her, and she did a Alice in Wonderland piece for Daniel. I don't think I have a video of him because at this point we were literally closing down the convention. He was one of the last like maybe 3 people being tattooed on the last day past 6 o'clock. It is absolutely insane. She did amazing. Again, we'll have her linked down below so you can find her. And she did it really fast. I think this took her like 2 and maybe a half hours. Like, I think that pretty much sums it up. I hope I didn't babble too much. It was a great weekend. I loved every moment of it. I cannot wait for next year. Like, I am ecstatic. I am anxiously awaiting for like when all the details start to roll out. Mainlineink, thank you so much for putting together this convention. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As a person that suffers with anxiety, I was very nervous about it at first. It's just like a lot of people in an unfamiliar environment, but I felt so at home here that my anxiety was like not an issue. Past the first 5 minutes of walking in and like learning the flow of things, everything was great. I felt so at home and comfortable in this crazy environment, and that's unheard of for me. So thank you for providing a safe space for us tattoo lovers and Harry Potter lovers to come into one area, meet each other, meet artists that we look up to, and just thoroughly enjoy ourselves for a weekend. So I can't wait till next year. Hopefully I will see some of you guys there next year if you are interested in going. Of course, I will have literaryink's Instagram down below so you can keep up with all the updates. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye.